Hey, what's up, everyone? If you're new here, my name is Wasim, and I've been attempting on uploading one video a day for 30 days. Forget what day it is, but I think I'm almost there. Today's a different video. In past videos, I've worked on other projects and still working on them and planning to continue working on them and completing them and pushing them up here. But in this video, I wanted to go over an old project and just share some thoughts about it. So, about 7 years ago, I think it was. Let's see here. When did I have one of my first commits? Let's see. Yeah, around 7 years ago, I worked on this project, and at the time, I named it MRF-SDK. It was Multi Robot Framework Software Development Kit. And the goal behind this project was that at the time, I was working on quadcopters, aerial robots, and ground robots. And the goal of the project was I put a set of tools and libraries and documentation in this repository that helped me when I needed to build an aerial robot or a ground robot. And I talked about how I had those robots communicate with each other. Was it whether it was through a ground control station, or whether one was a server and one was a client, and one was making requests to each other, etc. Um, and so this was a really good resource that kind of consolidated a lot of my learnings in my undergrad and some of the projects I worked on and things that generally I still am very excited about, very excited and interested about the robotic space, especially as AI and LLMs um, are becoming more popular and more capable. And yeah, I thought I was thinking to myself how uh, maybe it's time to come back to this project. Um, Over the years, I changed it to MRF-SDN because it's more notes. Um, but maybe it is time to actually come back here, especially after 7 years, 8 years of coding now, um, and using that experience to actually build a robot framework or some software development kit that helps you build your robots, and not only helps you build them, um, but also helps you build systems that communicate with each other and are using these new AI and LLM tools. Um, yeah, I don't know what might come of this, come of these thoughts, but I started brainstorming some ideas, jotting down some notes on things that I could add to this and how I could take the learnings and information from here and actually build like a software development kit. Um, yeah, I don't know if this would be a library. Maybe it would be a replacement to ROS or a new type of ROS. But yeah, I have some stuff in here you could take a look at. I have some notes on how I used to build quadcopters and aerial robots, using ROS to control the robot, the quadcopter with a library called MavROS, um, and some more information about ground robots. So anyway, this video was just more of me just uh, sharing some thoughts about this, and I wonder it would be interesting that this was something I started 7 years ago, and I was working on robots 3 years before even getting into this. But it would be very interesting or funny that I basically returned back to that after the 7 years and actually have the experience to come back to this stuff now. So, well, not that I didn't have the experience back then, but I have a lot more experience uh, especially specifically with software, to build something like this. Um, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling, but if you have a chance, please take a look at this repo. Let me know what your thoughts are, especially if you're interested in robotics or you've built robots, or small applications, smart machines that involve mechanical, electrical, and software. Um, and yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, and if you have any ideas on how I could potentially build a new open source multi-robot software development kit or framework. That's all for this video.